Now need to bring this engine to another place, another workshop to marry the American gearbox, the Tramax. One that is done, then we're going to bring it back to AWS. That will complete the rest of the engine, and voila, we're done. Then the whole engines and gearbox can now go back into the GT86. Took us about an hour to drive from KL. We're now in Seremban at S Technology. This is where they custom my clutch, and also they're going to marry the gearbox onto my engine. So this is a special bespoke clutch, if you will. It's a twin clutch, specially made by S Technology for my 3UZ. And as you can see, they already fitted onto the engine, nice and clean. And this adapter is also made by them as well. It's already fitted onto the housing. However, it's a little bit too thick. We need to skim off about 10mm. And once that is done, they will marry the gearbox together with the engine. We have a bit of an issue on this shaft here. Apparently, the sizes were different. We now need to custom make another bearing to accommodate this shaft in order for us to complete the process, basically. If it wasn't for the different sizes on the shaft, we were hoping to marry the whole thing and bring it back with us today. But unfortunately, now we have to wait another few more days because the bearing requires special modifications. So right now, we just have to wait. Hopefully by next week, Monday, we should be able to get the complete gearbox and the engine married together.
Removing the old wire harness to make a new wire for this car engine. So what you're gonna run is actually just a wiper and a headlamp and a brake light, of course lah. So now me and Steven is trying to remove as much as possible like this, like a squid, bro. We have dismantled the whole dashboard for us to dismantle every harness out. So if you don't dismantle the dashboard, it's actually quite hard to take out every wire harness inside this car. Yeah.
Okay, welcome back. As you can see, last we talked about prepping the engine bay for a new fresh coat of paint, and now we have decided we're going to go silver. We have finished masking the whatever need to be masked and getting ready for the fresh paint to be painted on. Over here, the boys have removed the entire wire harness, engine and chassis harness. They're all bundled together, and this thing here is really heavy. I reckon here it's about at least 8 to 9 kilos of weight saving. So I'm pretty happy to to get rid of all this. I don't really need this. For a normal road car, yeah, we need all this wiring. Since it's going to be a full track car, we just need simple wiring. So all the wiring will be bespoke, custom to what I need, basically very simple. And if any problem, troubleshooting is also easy as well. So can you imagine troubleshooting all these cables here when you have problem? And just looking at it, it's already a nightmare. You don't even know where to start, right? So over here, just let me show you a little bit of the interior. Currently it's a little bit of a mess, but we'll clean it up. All those sound deadening material will be removed as well, and then whatever that we really don't need, it will be out of the car. Keep it simple and further lighten up the car as well. And here we also want to show you that we have removed the aircon blower and the aircon unit as well. Here again, simply, easily, I reckon we save about 4 kilos. Yeah, this is luxury stuff, but I think I can live without the aircon. After all, drifting during the drive we don't really need the aircon, but it's nice to have it. But anyway, I'd rather have the car lightweight than a bit of comfort, so that's not something that I really need at this point of time. Okay, in the next couple more days we're going to start painting the engine bay, and I'm excited. I can't wait to get this over. Okay, finally it's done. As you can see, it's beautiful. We just finished spraying the silver paint. The next step is to apply the clear coat. Now that clear coat is to protect the paint. Over the years, we used to send our car to all different workshops to work on my car, from painting to engine to gearbox. But recently, we all decided to try to work on the car as much as possible, so that we all can learn something new every day, and also to understand the car. It's also better for us as well. Now, in the future, if there's any issue within our own team, we can actually solve the problem internally rather than relying on other people. So to backtrack how to prep the engine bay, it's quite straightforward. First thing first is clean the car. Just wash it down with water and then followed by sandpaper. You don't have to sand it down to bare bond. As long as the old paint is smooth, followed by another wash with degreaser. Let it dry, and once it's all dried up, all we need to do is to mask the car. As you can see, we have two material here. One is the plastic cover, and the other part is the aluminum foil. This aluminum foil, I think it's really helped a lot in terms of masking with newspaper or whatnot, because this is really easy to use. All you need to do is put it over, and then you just crush it down, and that's it. And it's done, Once the masking is ready, you can start spraying the car. Now that it's all done, I'm really excited. Now we're ready to mount the engine, and till then, stay tuned. More update coming soon.